We'll see what happens, I guess.
MLB The Show has baseball now on a Sunday afternoon at Miller Park in Milwaukee. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. It'll be fun watching these two swing it all series long. First pitch is next. Wily Peralta starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
Starling Marte heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
I gotta do something.
Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Eric Karros, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
And that includes winning the first 2 in this series, so they've had it going lately. They'll look to put a capper on the weekend with a sweep here.
Peralta sets his sights. Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard to open up the ball game, and he is in there.
Pretty lazy out there in center field. He just doesn't watch the ball into his glove, so that'll go as a single and an error.
Gregory Polanco will stand in for the first time now, hoping to break out of this little 7-game dry spell at the plate. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
If he would have swung at that, he would have never heard the end of it.
Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left. Braun has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base. And here's Clint Hurdle's starting lineup for the Pirates in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison, do his thing. Does a lot of things right at the plate. Takes the simple approach, and it tends to pay off.
Andrew McCutchen will stand in here with a chance to pad his RBI total, and as you can see, he currently sits third in the National League in that category.
Well, not only that, but he's also got the highest batting average right now. So he's definitely one guy you tread lightly with.
Down the third baseline. Oh, and he fans on it at third. It's down the left field line. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score.
This is a good sign right here. These guys were pretty well shut down the last time they took the field. This time, they get on the board first on this RBI single.
Jung-Ho Kang will stand in, currently 8th in the National League in hitting to enter play.
Well, I don't think this should be a surprise to anybody. Most people know he's one of the best hitters in baseball.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. And with that, let's take a look at the Brewers defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. But he's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
Francisco Cervelli will stand in, and as you take a look at the splits there, he's actually a better hitter against right-handed pitching this season. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
That's a good pitch call right there on that fastball away. That works almost like a pitch out, just in case he's thinking about it over there at first.
That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, maybe you see a little cat and mouse game going between the pitcher and the runner right now. We'll see who wins this duel.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Sent out to straightaway center field. Jackson moves over, and that retires the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. On now to the bottom. Dwayne Hutton gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, what a way for him to debut in the big leagues. Got himself a win. He'll be looking to make it number 2 here in this one.
Austin Jackson is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
And that includes losses in the first 2 games of this series, so they just need to have something positive go their way. Salvaging the finale might just be the thing.
One and one, here it comes. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
And that's how you want to answer back after giving up the lead in that last half inning. It puts the pressure on right away as they get the tying run up to second here on the leadoff double.
So stepping in, Eric Young Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. Another extra base hit to add to the total. Now 19 on the year. Here comes the 1-0. 2-0.
Hey, it's danger any way you look at it right here. You've got a base open, but you've got an even better hitter waiting on deck. So I don't think I'd be working around this guy. I'd be forced to go right after him.
No one out with a runner at second. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, when it's warm like this, you really have to keep the ball down. You try to keep guys from hitting it in the air because it will absolutely carry. That's 2 pitches in a row that were elevated.
Here's the 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. And that's in there on the hands. 3-2 now. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Well, guys, the book on Rusty is that he can sometimes have a tall strike zone. Pretty consistent, though.
Hit hard up the middle. Peralta ranges to his right, and he's retired here, 1 away. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Eric Karros, who you focused on?
Well, Matt, I think you got to keep an eye on the Hebrew hammer, Ryan Braun. He's been swinging a hot bat all year, and his slugging percentage is soaring over .550. So I think there's a pretty good chance he'll have an impact on this game.
Here comes the first pitch. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Hit down the third base line. Taken in by Gung. On the tag from Cervelli. He's out at the plate.
That runner at third, he's going on contact there. That's got to be the only way to explain it. It's one thing if this ball's hit up the middle, but when you hit it right at a corner infielder, you got to figure he's coming home with it. They get him easy.
Here's Justin Morneau, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Right side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
I'll eat later.
John Jaso will stand in here, and like so many others, hitless in the shutout last night.
Well, it seems like it's going from bad to worse. He had a bad day yesterday, and he's hitting under 200 in his last 10.
To short, hit hard. VR gloves it. Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh, second baseman.
And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Peralta into his motion. Here's the 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Well, I just don't think he was expecting that one, and it was the perfect time to just take a little off.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are two away. Lee Furillo into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. And he lays off for ball one.
And that's the right spot for that slider. Really try hard to tie him up inside. And that's a good job to lay off, too.
And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball three. Bases are empty here with two men out. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
Let's go.
1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Domingo Santana will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Sharply hit ball back up.
Let's go.
And that's a base hit.
Santana singles to center.
First pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. He'll start this one at 274. 3 homers and an even 40 RBIs. And a pitch takes off inside and it gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. He's set. Here's the 2-2. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
And I don't think this partisan crowd is going to like that too much. One thing you don't want to do as an opposing pitcher, or 2 things actually. 1, you don't want to get the crowd involved early, and 2, you don't want to set yourself up for a possible big inning. Now, both of those things have come true.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
All right, come on, Kelly Ups. Still waiting for you to hit your first hit.
That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
And you know he doesn't want to follow up that hit by pitch with a walk to the next guy. So if I'm hitting, I'm sitting dead red fastball on 3-1.
3-1 pitch is a slider, and he can't pull the trigger. It's 3-2 now.
It's not the fact I couldn't pull the trigger. It's the fact that I didn't want to hit.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Sinking line drive.
He got it.
Right center.
Let's go.
And that'll get down out there. Around third and being waved on home. And the tying run comes around to score from second. It's 1-1. And now there's no happier person in the ballpark. Kelly Epps has just recorded his first hit as a big leaguer. And as you'd expect would happen, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his
Cornell's
trophy
got
case.
2 of those.
And you know, Matt, nothing can quite prepare you for this kind of moment. Of course, as a player, you always expect to do well. And in your head, you've got a certain idea of what it's going to feel like. But there's quite a difference between imagining how it's going to feel and then actually getting that first hit.
Into the box, Gelman Ladd as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
That high fastball is definitely a pitch guys will pop up, and that's what he's looking for on the mound. So that's good restraint to hold back and not swing.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0. Very patient here in these opening few innings.
And I think that's exactly what they're going to need to do. The more hitters counts that you can get yourself in, the more fastballs you're going to see. And this is a good fastball hitting team.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Skied into straightaway right. Polanco is there. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
Wily Peralta comes to the plate, possibly receiving a bunt sign in order to stay out of the double play.
Yeah, and everybody's got a different opinion on this situation. But in reality, it really comes down to how the pitcher is with the bat in his hands and what he can do.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Trying to move the runner into scoring position here, but this is a foul ball. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. And with strike 3 recorded there, he's notched his first career punch out. You can bet his club is hoping for a lot more of that going forward.
Well, if he can become a consistent strikeout pitcher, you have to figure his career is going to be a solid one. Many of the best pitchers at this level have at least one put-away pitch that they can go to in tough situations. So we'll see if he becomes one of those guys as his career goes along.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard towards center, and that'll get down for a base hit. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Eric Young Jr. gets a shot now with deuces all around. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 2. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy
crazy.
that's going to
I should have
back
taken
down
that
out there.
pitch.
He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Jung is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no error. Dwayne Hutton set to lead off the third. 9-1-2 due up.
Well, you know it's always a tough inning when your pitcher leads off for you because most of the time the guys just flat out can't hit. But who knows? Maybe he can get something started here and help himself out.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now.
71 is crazy.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Grounded back up the middle. VR takes it in. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Yeah, he smoked that bitch.
Starling Marte will stand in. He singled to lead off the ball game and later came around to score the game's first run. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Now a swing and a fly ball. Santana sprinting after it, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Up and in on the hands. It's 2 balls and a strike. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. Gregory Polanco will step forward now following the walk as he'll hit with a definite speed threat at first and 1 away.
You can bet he's going to see some fastballs in this at-bat. I'd be looking dead red.
Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And the runner back.
Got a pretty good lead right there.
Runners on first with 1 down. Marte off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw.
Got him.
Misses, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly.
Look at the rookie.
That's a big-time throw right there. I mean, a big-time throw. Anytime you can get this guy, you've done something.
Nope. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They still trail it here 2-1. Back with Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Ryan Braun steps forward to get things started here in the Milwaukee half of the inning. He's set. Here it comes. In there. No balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
I think generous is the word here. That looked like it was 6 inches off the plate.
To short. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
First baseman number 35, Justin Morneau.
Now to the plate, Justin Morneau. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Out in front of it, strike 1. Ground ball right side. A dive, but he can't get
Finally,
it.
Justin Morneau gets his first save as a Brewer.
Right fielder number 16, Domingo Santana.
In now, Domingo Santana. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And that's in there for strike 1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Jonathan Villar. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat.
And he knows there was no real intention to hit him right there, but that doesn't make you feel any better to get hit. And he'll be looking to get some revenge right here.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. That one finds the target on the outer half. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient, because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Gloved by Harrison, and he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. When we return, it'll be Andrew McCutchen to start things out. It's the Brewers 2 and the Pirates 1. And here is Andrew McCutchen now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Andrew McCutchen.
Peralta gets the sign. First pitch on the way. In there at the knees. Strike one. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Jungmann is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he went down in flames, too. Got him in just 3 pitches.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. That evens it up 1-1. One and two as he chases the slider.
Oh, man, what a perfect pitch right there in a perfect spot. And that's exactly how you have
Ooh, they
to
gave
attack a
kind of the
guy
white
like
song
this.
at that.
He wasn't even close on that pitch.
That wasn't even
Now
close.
a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Francisco Cervelli.
Into the box now, Francisco Cervelli. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Now batting.
John Jaso stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away.
Come on now.
Looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Pirates leave one. Our score remains 2-1. Kelly Epps is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
Third baseman, number 14.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one.
Come on, Kelly Epps.
Line softly out toward left center.
That's another single.
That's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, and he had his first major league hit earlier in the game. How about a 2-hit game to start things out? Attaboy.
At the plate, Delman Ladd earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. After it is McCutchen.
That's a double.
But he won't have a play. This is down and into the gap. Around third and being waved on home.
Let's
And
go.
the score is the runner from first. It's now 3-1. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Well, there you go. That was easy. Leadoff single puts the guy in the stretch, and then bang. A triple here chases him home.
Wily Peralta will stand in with a golden chance here to help himself out with a runner at third.
And he knows this is a definite strikeout situation. So the big key here is, at the very least, find a pitch you can put in play.
Here's his swing, and just foul, says the umpire, and he was right on that one. The 0-1 pitch. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in two that time, but foul. Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swing and a liner. Foul.
Bro, I'm right there, dude.
Here it comes, 0-2. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. But no, he'll hold it third. One and two, here it comes. Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And even though he's given up his share of hits so far, he still hasn't walked anybody, so at least he's got that going for him.
He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Bro, I'm shy.
Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. And that indeed is a pitcher up there, as he's not even close at that one and becomes out number 1. So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, 1 away. And we'll go back to the top of the order now for Austin Jackson. On the ground up the middle.
That's an RBI.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Well, that's a good job here to plate their second run of the inning. Just a simple ground ball was all he needed, and he got the job done, playing some good small ball.
Eric Young Jr. stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. You start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Cold strike on the change, 2-1.
Yeah, you don't see 2-0 changeups too often, but if you know a good hitter's going to be sitting fastball, don't give him what he wants.
Got a piece. It's 2-2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Gone in foul ground. And this will land foul.
How to spoil it.
The 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no error. Josh Harrison will step in now to lead off the inning as his guys look to maybe break the rut they've been stuck in.
Yeah, and after that first inning, it's been all zeros since. And once he kind of got settled into that groove, he's been a difficult nut to crack.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, and if you got him to look at the first pitch up there, why not throw it again? Also let her high. That puts him in a quick 0-2 hole.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
And he's having a rough go of it so far. His second strikeout of the ball game. You can see him gesturing that he thinks that pitch was outside, but I think once he gets a look at it in the clubhouse, he'll probably change his tune.
Lee Ferrillo is the batter now as he looks at a ball 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well.
Thank you.
I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Now batting, pitcher, Dwayne.
And you can see what they're trying to do on show track. In, and in. Well, he finally gets him to pop something up here.
Stepping in now, Dwayne Hutton. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2. And he struck him out.
Let's go.
His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail it 4-1. Ryan Braun comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th. And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. First pitch on its way. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Gotta say, they've done a pretty nice job laying off that tough changeup.
And I think you have to give some credit to that hitting coach. He's tried to tell him that pitch is not going to be a strike.
Ryan Braun. RBI single.
RBI
single. Single up the middle.
Good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Justin Morneau is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1.
You love to try to be able to get ahead of hitters, and he has thrown a first pitch strike about 60% of the time, but he's not throwing them in good locations, and that's why he's getting hit.
And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
And now he's made most of the hitters inside conscious. And of course, that opens up the outside corner when he has to go there.
Ready on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
I smell another changeup coming here before too long.
Could even be right here.
Three and 2 now. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Hard hit ball to second. To second for 1. Back to first, and Morneau grounds into the double play.
Oh, that was even close.
Domingo Santana will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's set, and the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1. 4 runs, 8 hits. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. And it's quickly 0-2.
Wanted that one.
Push to the right side.
Domingo Santana, single strike.
So perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Here's the first pitch to him. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Starling Marte will come in now to begin their half of the 6th, and it's been a struggle for them so far. Just 3 hits through the first 5 innings.
And that's certainly not going to be enough to get the job done. And as the scoreboard bears out, if they want to get back in this game, I think this is the inning that it needs to start happening.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So a line drive single to center makes it 2 hits for him this afternoon. And as we check out our Pittsburgh Pirate leaderboard, you can see that he currently sits 2nd best on the team in that category.
Yeah, he's a big producer offensively for this ball club. Definitely one of the guys they depend on to make things happen.
Santana is over. 1 out.
Now batting number 20.
Andrew McCutchen will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Danger here, as this is a guy who can make this a 1-run game.
And if he does, make him do it out to right field. I wouldn't give him anything he can pull.
Now some movement out in the Milwaukee bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander have begun to stretch it out. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. Jung Ho Gong ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up. And a dive, but he's back. Peralta pauses. Here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And this offense has just been stuck in neutral. Even when they get a guy on to start the inning, they've got nothing to go with it.
Slider, good two-strike pitch, but it misses. 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. A little bouncer. Throw over to Morneau's going to be in time, and with it, the side is retired. One left for Pittsburgh, and this is Pedro Chavez will come on now as he'll start out the bottom of the sixth. Kelly Epps will stride in as he'll be tasked with starting out things in the Brewers half of the sixth. Chopped weakly to the left. Throws in time, and that's out number one.
Fuck.
Delman Ladd tripled homer run last time through, so let's see what he's got in store this time.
Yeah, he already got to show off those wheels, so let's see if he can make it happen again in this at-bat.
Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike one. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Harrison has it. Throw on to first. Two gone. Wily Peralta is going to hit here with his guys up by 3 in inning number 6.
Well, Matt, he's got some cushion to work with here, and he's throwing the ball well, so he's earned himself not only that chance to hit one more time, but more importantly, a chance to go deeper into this ball game out there on the mound.
Grounded to short. Furillo on the grass. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Gone in order are the Brewers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Francisco Cervelli is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Peralta's ready. 2-2 on its way. Lined hard toward right center. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. John Jaso will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips.
Yep, not showing too much so far, but he's got a chance to make something happen right here. See if he can put those other ABs behind him.
John Jaso will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And that's in there for a strike. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. And another foul ball. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, that's all about playing the percentages there. They bring the left-hander out of the bullpen to get the better matchup, and he obliges with the big strikeout.
Josh Harrison stands in as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. 2-0.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
Ripped down the line. Young for 1. Back to Morneau, but it's too late as they just get to 1. Perillo will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips.
Well, not a great start at the plate. We'll see if he can get something to drive right here.
Now a snap throw to first, and he'll get back in safely. The 0-1. Back to him, and that's off his leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound. Jordy Mercer will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 10, Jordy Mercer.
Right there for strike 1. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. Hit to short. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Pirates strand a couple. They trail it 4-1. Archimedes Caminero will get the ball now as he'll take over on the mound to start the home 7th. Austin Jackson strides in, grounded out his last time through.
Leading off for the Brewers, center fielder.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Marte going back.
Oh, that's
Out of here. She was a wall scraper, but it counts just the same. A home run. A solo shot here to left.
Let's go.
6th home run on the season for him.
6 home runs for Austin Jackson.
The lead to 5-1.
This for a welcome to the ball game. One pitch and see you later. I've got a feeling that's not what the manager had in mind.
Now batting, second base.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now. Three and 0 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, but you got to know your scouting report because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here. Ryan Braun is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning. And now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike. 0-2. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
Not a real good 0-2 there. You don't necessarily want it in the zone, but you do want to at least give him something to think about.
Nobody out, runner on first. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. The catch is made out there by McCutchen, and that's the first out. Justin Morneau steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike 1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Jared Hughes will get the call now as he'll try to get the final 2 outs and send this one along into the 8th. Domingo Santana will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
Oh, that's a good fastball right there, and you had to figure that he was looking for that sinker.
swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Oh, and 2, here it comes. Swing and a liner.
Oh, that's going to split this. Let's go.
It'll head to the corner.
That's going to be a single, but an RBI.
Second, it's 6-1, and they won't come close to getting him. He's in
Let's
there
go.
at third. Jonathan VR will stand in, and I've got to think these add-on runs here will really make it difficult to come back from.
And that's how they've done it all game long. They haven't really had a big inning yet, just a lot of 1s and 2s, but those will add up.
They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Marte is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
Third baseman,
Kelly Epps steps into the box, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home in the inning so far.
Well, this could be a huge inning or maybe the end of the inning. This is a pivotal at-bat in one of the turning points of this ballgame right here.
Grounded down the third baseline. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2. Leading off the inning, Starling Marte, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And guys, this is the guy you want leading off this inning. He's your leadoff man, so maybe he can get things started, set the table for a little bit of a rally.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Fastball.
Let's go.
On and missed for the first out.
How about that sequence right there? Fastball, fastball, and fastball again. No surprise what he's featuring out there today. Just straight hard stuff. And he gets the 3-pitch see you later.
The 0-1 delivery. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Tap foul at home plate.
There's a beach ball.
Chop foul at the
How's
plate.
he able to
It'll
get a
remain
hand on
1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or
Let's
was
go.
he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Andrew McCutcheon will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is outnumbered. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First offering on its way. Delman Ladd is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate. Hit in the air out to left field. Marte
that's to the left field, man.
He gets there for out number 1.
Oh,
Jimenez.
Chris Carter will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33, Chris Carter.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. A pause and the 0-2. chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch to short. Furillo is up with it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Coming to the plate now, Austin Jackson. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. In there, strike 1. Ball 1. Line to the right side. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee. They lead it 6-1. Jeremy Jeffress will come on now, hoping to wrap this one up here in the top of the 9th. Jungmann will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the 1 run. That's it.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. To third. Epps is right there.
Epps gets it.
Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him. And he's going to make it up to second base safely as he's in there. My word. Francisco Cervelli is coming off a single in his last at-bat.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's first and third now with nobody out. John Jaso will stand in now. And, hey, give these guys credit. They're not going down without a fight.
I'll tell you what, they're not too far away from making a game out of this one after all.
Good curveball that time in the low 80s, 0-2.
Yeah, and it's tough enough to hit 95-plus mile-an-hour fastballs. That curve gives you something else to think about altogether.
Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly.
Damn.
Josh Harrison stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Once he's seen that you've got a little loop in your swing, he won't be afraid to throw that pitch in a spot like this.
Squared that one up just a little late. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Struck him out.
Let's go.
His woes continue as that's his third strikeout of the game.
Well, this is a stroll he's taken 5 times in this series now. That slow walk back to the dugout after getting punched out. After a while, these things, they start to wear on you. You've got to try to keep the mindset that every at-bat's a new opportunity, but most of the time, that's easier said than done.
And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon. Still
if he would have hit home run, I'm pulling
it away.
I was about to.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Close, but it's not over yet. That's ball 2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking on the final out, so that's a tough pitch to lay off.
Full count, 3-2. Swing
Got him.
and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as
We're
the ball
the
game is
Pirates.
over.
Good job there to shut the door as they wind up ending the month on a winning note.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
So that just about does it For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to the...
17-8.
The trade deadline has come and gone. Here's a recap of what happened on and off the field yesterday. In the National League Central, the Brewers brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-2. Right now, the Brewers are in second place in the NL Central, 6.5 games back. The Pirates are fourth in the division. They trail by 8.5 games. The Marlins pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they got the best of the visiting Redbirds 3-0. Looking at the standings, the Marlins sit in third place in the National League East Division, 5.5 games back. The Cardinals are in third place in the NL Central. They're 7 games back. Gene Machi earned the third W of his season, helping lead the Cubs to a win over the Mariners, 3-2. Heading into today, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. They are enjoying a comfortable 6.5 game cushion. The Mariners are in second place in the AL West. They're 3.5 games back. The Padres amassed 14 hits in the game as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 10-6. As of today, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Reds sit in last place in the National League Central Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Braves combined to allow only 4 hits as they defeated the visiting Fightin' Phils 2-1. At the moment, the Braves are in fourth place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Phillies are fourth in the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Rockies hit 3 long balls as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 7-4. Right now, the Mets are atop the National League East Division. They have a small half-game advantage. The Rockies are in fourth place in the NL West. They're over 20 games out of first. The Diamondbacks combined for a 4-hitter as they push past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 1-0. Heading into today, the Dodgers are in second place in the NL West, 3 games back. The Diamondbacks are third in the division, 17 games out of first. The Giants total 11 hits as they bested the visiting Nats 5-1. Looking at the standings, the Giants sit in first place in the National League West Division. They have a 3-game cushion. The Nationals sit in second place in the National League East Division, only a half game back. The Jays combined for 10 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Orioles 3-0. As of today, the Blue Jays are leading the AL East, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. The Orioles are third in the division. They trail by 8.5 games. The Tampa Bay Rays put together 10 hits total as they pummeled the Yankees 11-0. At the moment, the Rays are in second place in the AL East. They're 7 games back. The Yankees are fourth in the division, 10.5 back. Jeff Manship got win number 1 on the year as the Indians defeated the A's 3-2. Heading into today, the Indians are in second place in the AL Central, 1 game out of first. Welcome everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, the San Diego Padres launched 3 home runs as they got the best of the Brewers at home, 6-3.
Oh, we're probably playing against Seattle.
Jake Arrieta grabbed his 13th win over. Hi, I'm Justin Allegri, and this is your Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. In the National League Central, Scooter Gennett drove home 3 runs, leading the Brewers to a win over the Padres, 6-3. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. The Pittsburgh Pirates had 12 hits as a team as they beat the Braves in Atlanta, 4-2. Ben Zobrist really cashed in at the dish with 3 hits and 6 RBIs as the Cubs downed Miami, 12-4. Eugenio Suarez totaled 4 hits overall on the day as the Reds took care of the Cardinals 5-4. The New York Mets went deep 4 times as they defeated the visiting Yankees 10. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on
I'm trying
Wednesday.
to
Looking first at the NL
figure out how
Central,
to do
Austin
this.
Jackson plated 3 runs on the day, leading the Brewers to a win over the Padres,
Right.
5-3.
Because
He
it
is
should be
currently
just
among
the
the NL
Rangers.
leaders in batting average. The Atlanta Braves
if I place
knocked
a
out
claim on
10
this
hits
guy-
as a team as they sank the visiting Buccos 6-3. The Chicago Cubs finished off a 3-game sweep
I don't
as they
get it.
beat the visiting Marlins 4-0. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Starting off in the National League East, Jim Johnson got his 3rd win this season, helping Atlanta get the victory against the Pirates,
I guess fuck me
4-3.
then.
Right now, the Braves sit in 4th place in the National League East Division. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Pirates are in 4th place in the NL Central, 10. Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. In the National League Central, Daniel Hudson
I
grabbed
placed the
win
claim.
number 6 on the year, helping the
I don't get
Diamondbacks.
it.
It's Sunday morning. Welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers combined for 10 hits as a team as they made it a laugher against the Diamondbacks, 9-3. The Cubs knocked out 12 hits as a team as they defeated the A's in Oakland, 8-2. The win was their 6th straight as a team. Jung Ho Gong swung the bat well with 3 hits. It's Monday morning and welcome to Inside the Show. In the National League Central, the Brew Crew put together 10 hits total as they got a road win against Arizona, 3-2. Looking at the standings, the Diamondbacks are in 3rd place in the NL West, 19 games out of 1st. The Brewers sit in 2nd place in the National League Central, they're 7.5 games out of 1st. The Oakland Athletics knocked out 10 hits as a team as they nabbed the win against the visiting Cubs 4-1. At the moment, the A's are in last place in the AL West. They're over 20 games out of 1st. The Cubs sit in 1st place in the National League Central Division. They have a commanding 7.5 game advantage over 2nd. Josh Harrison had an outstanding 5 hits at the dish as the Buccos took down the Reds 6-5. His modest hitting streak was also extended
Okay, I
to 5
tried putting
straight
a claim on
games.
Adrian
As of
Beltre.
today, the
Maybe I'm
Pirates
tripping.
sit in 4th place in the National League Central Division. Hello there, baseball fans. Let's recap what went down around the league on Monday. Looking first at the NL Central, Jimmy Nelson collected his 8th win overall as the Brewers took down Atlanta. Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. In the National League Central, the Atlanta Braves pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee, 7-0. The Chicago Cubs combined for 10 hits as a team as they got the victory in extras against the Angels, 3-2. The Padres
Kelly upset
got
his
12
first home
hits
run.
in this one
Good
as
for
they
him.
defeated the Pirates at PNC Park, 6-4. Tommy Pham had 3 hits in the contest, helping lead the Cards past Cincinnati 4-2. The San Francisco Giants allowed only 5 hits as they took down the Fish in Miami 4-2. Corey Kluber finished the
I wanna see
complete
how-
game in his win, leading the Indians past the Nationals
What
7-1.
Stars is doing?
The Mets combined to
6
give up
and
just
11?
5
That's not
hits
too bad.
as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 7-1. The Colorado Rockies
He
sent
was, what,
3
4
balls
and
into the
10?
seats as they were winners over the visiting Rangers 3-2. Adam Morgan tossed a dominating complete
Oh,
game shutout as the
how's,
Phillies defeated the Dodgers 4-0.
Oh, darn it.
The Rays put together 10 hits total as they beat the
Still
Blue
okay.
Jays in Toronto 6-2. The New York Yankees totaled 13 hits as a team as they got the beginning of the work week, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers brought out the brooms in a 3-game sweep as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 5-4. Heading into today, the Brewers are in second place in the NL Central. They're 7 games back. The Reds are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Cards knocked out 10 hits as a team as they secured the win in extra innings against the Cubs, 5-3. Looking at the standings, the Cubs are in first place in the NL Central, a sizable 7 games ahead of second. The Cardinals are third in the division. They're 7.5 games out of first. Francisco Liriano pitched his way to his 100th career victory, leading the Pirates past the Dodgers 6-4. Right now, the Dodgers sit in second place in the National League West Division, but they currently lead the NL wildcard race. The Pirates are in fourth place in the NL Central, 9.5 games behind first. The Miami Marlins held their opponent to just 2 hits as they took down the Chi Sox in front of a home crowd, 5-1. At the moment, the Marlins are in third place in the NL East, 6 games out of first. The White Sox are in last place in the AL Central, 12 games behind first place. The Braves grabbed 13 hits in the game as they took down the Nationals in Washington 6-2. As of today, the Nationals are in second place in the NL East. They're 3.5 games back. The Braves are at the bottom of the division. They're over 20 games out of first. The San Diego Padres got 11 overall hits as they grabbed the extra innings win over the Mets 6-5. Heading into today, the Mets sit in first place in the National League East Division, 3.5 games ahead of second. The Padres are in last place in the NL West. They're over 20.
I want to see Seattle though.
Welcome everyone. Let's jump right. TGIF, and welcome to Inside the Show. Looking first at the NL Central, the Milwaukee Brewers dropped 4 home runs in this one as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 8-3. Right now, the Cubs are atop the NL Central. They hold a comfortable 8-game advantage. The Brewers are second in the division, 8 games out of first. Jose Fernandez collected the victory in his 12th win, helping lead the Marlins to a win over Cincinnati 4-2. He is currently among the NL leaders in earned run average. At the moment, the Reds are in last place in the NL Central. They're over 20 games out of first. The Marlins sit in third place in the National League East Division, 5 games back. Ender Inciarte was fantastic at the plate, collecting 5 hits, leading the Braves to a victory over the Nationals 4-3. His modest hitting streak was also extended to 5 straight games. Looking at the standings, the Braves are in 4th place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Nationals are second in the division, yet they currently hold a spot in the race for the National League wild card. The Los Angeles Dodgers earned the 3-game series sweep as they got the best of the Phillies in Citizens Bank Park, 6-2. As of today, the Phillies sit in last place in the National League East. They're over 20 games out of first. The Dodgers are in second place in the NL West, 2.5 games out of first. The Friars totaled 11 hits as a team as they took down the visiting Diamondbacks 5-3. Heading into today, the Padres sit in last place in the National League West Division. They're over 20 games out of first. The Diamondbacks are third in the division, 20 games out of first. The Giants allowed 5 hits in the game as they got the best of the visiting Mets 4-2. At the moment, the Giants are leading the National League West. They own a 2.5 game advantage. The Mets sit atop the NL East, 3.5 games ahead of second. The Baltimore Orioles launched 3 home runs as they stole the victory in extra innings over the Astros 4-3. Looking at the standings, the Orioles sit in third place in the American League East Division, 11.5 games out of first. The Astros are atop the American League West. They have a small 1.5 game advantage over second. Michael Brantley had a great day driving in 5 on 3 hits as the Tribe defeated the White Sox 8-4. He is currently among the AL leaders in batting average. Right now, the Indians are in first place in the AL Central, 1 game ahead of second. The White Sox are at the bottom of the division, 13 games out. The Red Sox combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 9-8. They now have 5 straight wins. Heading into today, the Tigers sit in 4th place in the American League Central Division, 10 games out of 1st. The Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East, 11.5 games out of 1st. The Twins left fielder, number 20, drove in an impressive 5 with 2 home runs, leading Minnesota past the Royals 13-2. As of today, the Royals sit in 3rd place in the American League Central, 2.5 games out of 1st. The Twins are 2nd in the division, 1 game out of 1st. The Seattle Mariners pitched well, allowing 3 hits as they pulled off the win against the Angels in Orange County, 3-0. Garrett Richards twirled 8 solid innings, allowing only 1 earned run, yet still came away with the loss on the mound. At the moment, the Angels sit in 3rd place in the American League West Division, 9 games back. The Mariners are 2nd in the division, only a game and a half back. And that's the show. Thanks for listening in. I'll be back tomorrow with more news and updates from around the majors.
That's gonna be it. Peace.